You know, one of the greatest ones that I ever heard that we built our entire sales week around was small acts create big impacts. And you don't ever know when a small little act, the trickle effect that it has into something much bigger.
What's going on, y'all? It's your favorite podcast. Your boy, Ronnie LeDuff.
Sir.
Michael Oakley. Built by the Red Stick. The best duo since Jordan and Kerr.
Swish.
Listen, we've talked about it a couple of times.
Yep.
But just so everybody knows, keep up with the Hope and Hustle Fest.
Yeah. March 28, 2026.
If you want to sponsor, give us a call.
Yes, Lord.
Or
be a
email.
vendor. Or
Vendor?
donate.
Donate.
Volunteer. Whatever.
But as always, if you don't want to make a monetary donation, you can make the best donation possible. It's pretty
Watch
simple. It's pretty simple.
Just watch.
You go ahead and you subscribe, you like, you share, and you leave a comment. Quick word from our sponsor, and then we will get right into it.
Addiction and mental health don't discriminate. They touch families, friends, and loved ones from every walk of life. For many, it feels like crisis. But it doesn't have to end there. At Victory Addiction Recovery Center, our mission is simple: to save lives and improve the lives we touch. For over 13 years, we've walked with more than 5,000 people on their journey to recovery, meeting them where they are and building a plan that fits their unique needs. Here, recovery is more than treatment. It's compassion, honesty, and perseverance lived out by a team that's both professionally trained and personally passionate. With programs that span medical detox, residential treatment, outpatient care, and specialized support for veterans and professionals, Victory provides the tools, structure, and community that empower lasting change. Victory is more than a center, it's a family. From alumni services to weekly family support groups to ongoing education in our community, the care doesn't stop when treatment ends. The connections built here ripple outward, healing individuals, families, and communities. No matter where you are on your journey, you don't have to face it alone. Victory Addiction Recovery Center is here, ready to help you take the first step toward healing and a healthier future. Because recovery is possible, and it starts with you.
And just like that, we're back.
We back.
Now,
We doing something different.
we've got a special moment here.
It's
It is a Built by the Red Stick first.
first.
Built by the Red Stick.
Hey, man, it's the first. I love firsts. It's the best first.
You dick.
Just in the moment first.
So, as always, before we get into what our special little rhythm over the next month is going to be, I'm going to introduce the best hype man in this country to the introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, workers, and illegal immigrants that's laboring. We have not only the best numbers guy on this side of Mississippi. If you don't know his name, never seen his face, that's because he's too busy doing his jobs. He got the best gifts. You see me draped right here in this good old Victory attire. A quote I like to live by too: trust the
And I
process.
see us in the Florida State Red.
It is. This was sent from God. Again, the best numbers guy on this side of the Mississippi. We got Mr. Chris Flanagan in the Built by the Red Stick building. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome.
Somebody probably was like, who? Don't worry about it.
We're gonna
Somebody you know probably sober because of him.
We're gonna get to know him.
Very, very well.
Welcome, man. We appreciate you joining us.
Man, thank you for the shirt, bro.
Yes, yes. So,
All right,
the reason Chris is here, y'all see it as we've come out. We've had new sponsors, and we're super blessed to. This month is going to be brought to you by
Victory.
Victory Recovery, and Chris works for Victory, so he's going to come down and tell us what we can expect over
Chris
the next
is
month.
Victory. Victory worked for Chris. think you said that backwards.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
So first, before we get started, kind of introduce yourself to our listeners and tell us who you are and what you do for Victory.
Yeah, so my name's Chris Flanagan. I really appreciate you guys letting me, as well as Victory, be a part of your podcast.
Absolutely.
I've enjoyed watching it over the last year. Victory is a residential treatment program. We work with veterans, nurses, and Louisianians that need help with substance abuse or mental health.
Louisianians.
We are lucky to be a part of a bigger program, so even if we're not an appropriate fit, we can kind of find that specific need for them somewhere else around the country, whether it's mental health primary, some eating disorder specific, even other types of process addictions that may not be covered.
Man, the eating disorder thing is kind of starting to build.
Yeah, it's a real thing too. I didn't realize that many Americans was affected by that.
Yeah, I mean, I think eating disorder is something that a lot of people struggle with, and they don't even really know they struggle with it. Like you kind of hear anorexic,
Yep.
bulimic, but it's a lot bigger
It's
than
bigger
that.
than
Yep.
that.
Yep.
And so, what is your role with Victory?
So I'm the director of business development. So we have a team of people that kind of span from Lake Charles, Lafayette, Alexandria, Baton Rouge, and New Orleans, and our job is to really brand Victory, share who we are and what we do to possible referral sources. And referral sources can be other hospitals, other treatment centers, therapists, medical clinics, lawyers. Like you really never know. And what I've learned is that addiction can hit everyone.
Yep.
Like you're not immune because of your socioeconomic background.
Sure ain't.
Yep. No prejudice.
It's something that when it strikes, it strikes.
Yep.
And it's typically a sense of crisis. So we like to try and minimize the crisis just to give people the appropriate resources so they can make an educated decision of what's best for their friend, family, loved one, enemy.
No. And so what type of how can you like get into Victory? Like what type of insurance accepted? Cash pays?
So Victory is a commercial insurance program,
Okay.
or cash pay. So what that means is typically if you have a marketplace plan or if you have a plan provided by your employer, we most likely accept it, whether
Gotcha.
it's the Blue Crosses, the Aetnas, the Cignas, Uniteds, Tricares, the VACCN type insurance. And then we work with people that might not have those insurances and really connect them to an appropriate program.
Resource, yeah.
I mean, like one of the things that I'm really proud about is probably 85% of the calls that we get are placed out to other programs around the state, just to make sure that we're connecting people to a facility that works for what they need.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's important is because sometimes places get caught up in filling numbers.
Talk about it.
And in order to truly be in the helping profession, it's got to be more about the person than the number, than just filling the bed.
Yeah, look, we're a 32-bed facility,
Yeah.
so we're extremely small.
That's like the perfect to me.
Yeah.
That's like the perfect number.
I mean, like it allows us to be very personal,
Yeah.
one-on-one, kind of really understand what someone needs, not just a cookie-cutter approach.
Absolutely.
And kind of walk them through the process to give them the tools to kind of leave and go on with their life. That's one of the things that I take pride in. I'm not in recovery, so like my world was more in capital equipment, pharmaceutical sales, other types of wellness plans. So the way that I've always presented myself is, how do you connect someone to the appropriate resources while doing it with integrity, really understanding what's important to somebody, and then making the right decision.
Yeah.
I was just about to drift there because, before we get into some of the unique features that Victory has to offer, because me, you, Ronnie, we've all talked plenty of times. How did you find your way on a personal level? How did you find your way into this industry, this job, this career path that you're pursuing?
You know, by chance, by luck, I was kind of at a spot in my career at the end of 27 or 2018 where I was looking for something different. And a headhunter actually reached out to me from a national program and said, "Hey, what do you know about addiction?" Not much. So I went to the internet and started looking at addiction, and said, "Man, this is a big issue and a big problem, and there's a lot of different types of facilities all around the country." And they were like, "Okay, well, do you think that you could do this?" And I said, "I'm pretty sure I can at least do what I'm capable of to connect people to the right spot." So that kind of started it. And then from there, and that was a program working outside the state of Louisiana, so trying to get people from here there. I went from there to a program that worked with primarily veterans only, so I spent several years working in the veteran only arena, then a couple years in the veteran mental health arena with PTSD, moral injury, and really working through complex trauma. And then an opportunity kind of popped up where Victory was needing a director of business development, and it was a place where it was a situation where I was able to go back to Louisiana, even though I never really physically left, and focus on this state and getting people from Baton Rouge or New Orleans over to Lafayette, to where they can really keep that family dynamic and allow their family to stay involved in the recovery process and visit and do some good group work.
Yeah.
And so you're from Louisiana.
You see the Ole Miss blue he got on? Why you
do
gonna
that.
ask
Hey,
that?
look, I was-
Don't do that. Don't do
All
that.
right, we lost two. I'm
Don't do that.
chilling. I'm chilling.
I was born in Mississippi, but I actually all of my schooling from kindergarten on up has been in Louisiana.
Okay.
So I'm Baton Rouge through and through.
So
Baton Rouge through and through.
Baton Rouge through and through, but he got on Ole Miss blue.
That's because blue's his color.
That's because blue look good on everybody.
Blue is a good color.
It's a great
It's a
color.
good color on me.
It's a great color on everybody. I must say that I ain't gonna say Ole Miss blue, but it's that's the only thing I can relate it to is Ole Miss
What
blue.
are we doing?
What are we doing?
Didn't y'all lose?
We did.
We
Back-
did.
We did. Florida State lost in double overtime. We
Yeah.
definitely 100% did.
Yeah.
So, coming from pharmaceutical sales and you say capital management,
Medical device.
medical device management, what's one of the stereotypes that you thought or heard about people in recovery or addiction that you found to not be true?
Man, look, my biggest one is that it didn't really need the medical intervention that it needed. Like I always thought, like my dad drank, and it was always like, well, just don't drink.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a lot more complex than just don't do it, or have some willpower, or have some like mental toughness to be able to choose what you need to focus on. And you know, there's been countless situations where I've helped people who tweaked their knee in jazzercise, and it went from that to a pain pill prescription to heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a nurse who had a cough and got some codeine cough syrup, and then it went from there to
Stealing.
uncontrollable.
Yeah.
You know, with your background and the kind of transition into, you know, the length amount of time that you've been in this, without, you know, speaking specifics, because I don't, you know, we don't want to get into that. What would you say has been the most rewarding part of your journey in this industry?
Oh, that's a good question too.
I mean, it's the same on like on all industry. I mean, it just looks different, but it's helping people.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's being able to help people. I mean, in pharmaceuticals, it was representing a product that took away whatever that medical ailment was. In the defibrillator world, I mean, if you needed a defibrillator, your heart wasn't working.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, and then in this world, it's just it's more set up as a service. It's connecting them to a therapist or like intensive outpatient, residential care, and then kind of work the process back, sober living houses. Like it's a continuum of care, and just being able to help people find the appropriate resources is what I enjoy the most.
Right.
And especially letting them know that those resources exist.
People don't know. Like the one thing I didn't know that there was residential treatment places 7 years ago.
I didn't either. We talk
Had
about
no
that all the
idea.
time. Yeah, we talk about
And
that
like
all the time.
you can go to mental health conferences and you can ask people that are different types of therapists, counselors, social workers, and even to many of them, the resources that are available for certain situations are not on the tip of their tongue.
Right.
It's not something that they see every day. If you don't see it every day, like you're not prepared to help someone when they might need that.
Yeah. So Mike talk about this all the time. People don't come work in treatment to get rich. That's just not what it is.
No, not
and
at
so
all.
you not having a direct effect or the passion for it at first, now being in that field, what has kept you? Because you've been doing it for some years now.
You build relationships and you see growth and you see possibility, and it still goes back to helping people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think if you find something that you enjoy doing, and for me, helping people overcome, helping people figure out, has been something that I've really gravitated towards.
And I think it's cool that, like, you've made reference to it multiple times, and just getting to know you over the last couple of month or so, you've even made reference to it off camera, is your joy in fostering and facilitating relationships outside of just referral sources to Victory. So, like, yes, that's your primary goal, is to brand and get Victory out there, but as like you made reference to it, 85, I think you said 85% of the calls that your team gets are placed outside.
Well, and they're placed outside to appropriate places. So the way we work, I mean, like you call our admissions line, we really truly understand what's going on with someone. So it may be 10 or 15 minutes into the call, for someone who's engaged in the conversation,
Right.
to really even understand if they may have insurance or what type of insurance they may have or what they're looking for us to then properly place them to a different program.
Right.
It's not just like the first call and, hey, what kind of insurance you got? Sorry, click. like that's not the way we are. Like we're very diligent in understanding so we can appropriately place, and because our team realizes that this might be their one shot.
Yeah.
And look, and you get a lot of calls where the first thing they say is, hey, do you take Medicaid?
Yeah.
And then we say, no, we don't, but we try and still, but there's a click on the other end of the line.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's fine too, but we do everything we can.
So, with all that information and everything, what we've talked about a little bit about Victory, 32 bed residential facility in Lafayette, some of the process of people. What are some of the things that you have, because you've worked for a couple of different places, what are some of the things that you found are unique about Victory that creates that ability to heal?
We have a great team. Our clinical team is exceptional, with decades of experience, master's level therapists. Our CEO used to be our clinical director. Decades of experience in really understanding addiction. All of the medical personnel that you need, from psychiatrists to addictionologists down, but our family work is crucial. We have some great family therapists, but we really engage the family in understanding what addiction is, so they're prepared for what's going to happen. Our alumni program, like Lafayette, is a great recovery community.
Absolutely.
Like our alumni program stays very engaged, fun events. We just had a really big recovery month event last week, and we try and do events every single month to keep people engaged, connection, community, camaraderie, and just to be a part of something. Because in recovery, sometimes people feel like they're giving something up.
Yeah.
I'm having to give this up. How am
Yeah.
I going to have fun doing this? I used to drink when I when I would go fishing or go golfing, and now how do I do those things and not do
Yeah.
that? So it's just being able to find connection with someone, to be able to have an enjoyable time and not feel that you need to alter your
Mindset.
I bet you y'all alumni team different though.
I'm
Can
still.
you imagine the alumni that went through Victory?
I don't know,
and
but
what they parties
still,
look like.
I'm still in the 3 C's: connection, community, camaraderie.
Oh, that's it.
Still in that.
Hey, I used to
I'm
have
still
that
in that.
same thought. Remember when I used to always say, bro, I don't know how I can go eat hot wings without drinking a beer?
Absolutely.
And you took all your house leaders to eat hot wings, and then it turned into a look how good Ronnie eat hot wings moment. You remember that?
Dude. I do.
Just
I do.
whoop, like a cartoon.
boop them down,
Oh,
pull it
dude,
out.
Man eats chicken better than any man I know.
The fact that you watch me clean them bones like that, we'll talk off camera. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
And so, you know,
The hat too.
thank
My
you.
Squirrel moment. I'm sorry. Nice hat.
You know, so obviously, me and Ronnie connected with you for y'all to sponsor this, and we talked about it in the beginning of the episode, something that we're doing different. And so, for those of y'all watching, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a meet your sponsor segment or a meet your sponsor series.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
You.
Yeah.
And so we started with Chris because he helped us facilitate this relationship, and we're super excited about bringing y'all the resource of Victory, because every conversation I've had, it sounds like the place really cares about people, and so kind of tell everybody what they can expect on some of the things and some of the people that they're going to get to meet over the next month.
Yeah, so the plan as of now is going to be to have our director of nursing come in and be able to be a part of your podcast, which is a dynamic lady, and that's going to be a great.
We love the medical
Great.
perspective.
Yes, and-
we always love the medical perspective of things.
We're going to have at least one of our therapists and primary therapists come in to really, you know, for y'all to be able to ask different questions too.
Right.
Absolutely.
And then I think we're going to round it out with our alumni coordinator, who's really tied to the community, to really kind of explain the role of alumni and how it plays such an important role on like even a first call. Like if someone is struggling, sometimes those alumni calls and those check-in calls are the ones that
Yep.
that help.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You know, like you hear all the time of someone feeling really down, and then someone just saying, "Hey, how are you doing today?" And that's what and that's what turned that person's mindset around for the day.
And
Check on your phone for me.
especially the for lack of a better term, I'm going to use this term, but especially the chaos after exiting treatment, right? You've been in treatment for 30 days or however long it's been. You've exited, and now you're back in the real world. Life starts coming at you, and to have the facility that you just spent 30 days, have somebody dedicated to reach out to you, and y'all probably have, 3, 7, 1 month follow-up, and then continued follow-up calls.
Continued follow-up calls, and we also have a really nice app that people are able to stay connected with.
They got an
app.
app.
The
different.
They
the
got an
Cared For app, and it just allows you to post different different activities in your life.
So it's a social media for the Victory Network.
Yeah,
That's
That's y'all. So y'all got your
Oh.
own Facebook.
almost like just small victories. Hey, I was able to go to the beach
See what he did
with
there.
my kid,
Yeah,
small victories.
right?
That was good. They got the right man for the job.
Now, so in your
Victory was created to be like a community resource. when it first started 13 years ago, like they were constantly doing workshops every few weeks for therapists to come in and improve their skills, learn new modalities. And it's kind of transitioned a little bit over the years, and we're focusing on bringing it back to where we have a great space.
Right.
So it can hold easily 40 to 150 people to have different types of events of connection. Like you look at these private therapists, they're Monday through Friday, they're in their own world. They don't have time to stop.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
And focus on something else. So this is a way for them to connect in a downtime with peers.
Absolutely.
I did not know that's how Victory got started.
Yeah.
You do now.
I do now.
So kind of what is the model of, I guess I'm going to use this word, the model of attack to let people know about Victory on your side? So like director of business development, you have a team that you work with, a great team. And so when we all sat down and talked, I had heard Victory's name, but the more I'm learning, I'm like, man, this is just a great place, and I think it needs, which is why I'm grateful to be able to push it out to at least whatever our platform is. And so like, what are some of the things that you and your team are doing to get that resource out there? Because it is a great resource for sometimes what can be an underserved population.
It is underserved, and you never know when someone you connect with is going to need help.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's not always the referral sources, and it's not always their clients. I mean, like it's friends. Like I said, it's friends, families, loved ones. Like when a crisis situation pops up, and what do? Well, you go to the internet and you see who pays the most money for SEO, for
the Google
SEO, and that's the
clicks.
one that tops at the or goes to the top, and then you have to decide if that's a good one or not a good one. And it's just like an Airbnb. Everybody puts pretty pictures up. Like everybody wants their program to look the best. My team and my focus goes back from everything that I've learned over the last 20 years. And in that, it gets boiled down to activity, effort, and consistency. Who are you talking to? Right? I mean, like the activity is you have to be out there talking to people. You have to put in effort, and you have to be consistent with what you do.
Absolutely.
And then it's who are we talking to, and what are we saying? Are we talking to the right people? Are we saying the right thing? If we're talking to the right people and saying the wrong thing, then we adjust our message. If we're talking to the wrong people, then we don't need to talk to them anymore.
Yeah.
Because we're wasting their time and we're wasting our time. Still doesn't mean that they might not ever come across anybody, but they're just not the appropriate people for us to be able to make an impact in people that they work with life on a whatever regular looks like. A private therapist might come across someone once a year that needs help.
Mm-hmm.
Acute psych hospital is going to have people weekly that need help.
Mm-hmm.
Different types of psychiatrists are going to be more frequent. It just really depends on what does it look like for that type of a referral source, if you will.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And so we never see Victory anywhere. So is that you gonna start getting that face and getting that name out there more?
Well, yeah, I mean, look, Victory's been around for a long time, and we've done a lot of events over the years, and our BD team is new. The facility's not, but the team is. So the team's focus is to engage in their community. Everybody's the mayor of their own little area.
Yeah.
And my goal is to find events that make sense for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I get
Like
that.
we love to be a part of a community.
Yeah.
In Lafayette and Lake Charles, like we're much more involved in that community because like we live there.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're focusing on New Orleans heavily. We're focusing on Baton Rouge heavily, and some of the outliers that kind of push that bubble further out. But we're definitely open to be at any and all events that our time allows us to be at, for sure.
Well, speaking of events,
I mean, it sounds like there's one on March something that.
I was just going to say, they got an event March 28, 2026 that you can be at, Hope and Hustle Fest.
And to anybody who wants to attend, how much does it cost?
Let's see, FREE.
Shameless plug.
You know.
Shameless plug.
Free general admission.
I love it.
I don't know nobody else doing that. With DJ Mario on the ones and twos, Joe Scott performing.
So
180 Slim.
What have you found has been the impact of the community involvement, right? So like you've made reference and I've made reference and Ronnie's made reference. It's not a hard thing to spend a lot of money on SEO optimization to get your company to the top of the list and just be a facility out here who is filling beds and doing all of these things. And I'm not taking shots at anybody. I'm not. Some of the places that spend a lot of money on SEO are still great places as well. But there is, our platform was built by the Red Stick, affecting change in the community that we created havoc in for so long. And me being born and raised in Baton Rouge and loving Baton Rouge, Ronnie being born right outside of Baton Rouge, but I mean, it's basically Baton Rouge. I mean, yeah.
Shout out Baker.
And so I thoroughly enjoy having an impact on a local community. What have y'all seen as some of the reaction to having that impact on local communities in the Lafayette area and the Lake Charles area?
Well, we're still learning. I spent a lot of years going to annual sales meetings, and they would always fly a high-ticket keynote speaker in.
Yeah.
Right? Simon Sinek was there one year. With What's Your Why, and a lot of other people. But one of the greatest ones that I ever heard that we built our entire sales week around was small acts create big impacts. And you don't ever know when a small little act, the trickle effect that it has into something much bigger. Going back to what we talked about a minute ago of, hey man, I hope you're having a great day today. I was thinking about you. Like, I had a buddy text me out the blue the other night going, hope you're doing well. And I was doing well, but I hadn't talked to him in months. And it was 4 words, hope you're doing well. And it meant a lot. And I think whenever we take time and realize that the world revolves around more than just us, we're able to make a difference.
Absolutely.
And that's what doing these community events do.
So, and feel free to say you don't want to talk about it if not, but in addiction, we talk about, it's this addiction is this underlying cause of, whether it be trauma or selfishness or whatever it may be. And so I look back at my story and recognize what a selfish person I was, and I was willing to step over and step on anybody and everybody in order to get what I wanted. And then as I went through recovery and created a relationship with a higher power for me, that's where the kindness and the, caring about community and impact of, wanting to be a better person, that's where it came from for me. What do you attribute your insight into wanting to just be a good person to personally?
Being a good person is hard. We're all sinners, every one of us. And some choose every day to go and be like, I'm doing my best to be more like Jesus today. Right? But Like it takes consistent focus and consistent decision. Look, and here's a little example. My kid's playing 10-year-old baseball for Ascension Parish. I got an email saying, hey, we need 2 coaches or 26 kids are going to be refunded their money. And my wife looked at me and said, you saw the email? And I'm like, I saw it. I saw the email. So now I'm the proud coach of the Dodgers.
Let's
10U,
go Dodgers, baby.
Go Dodgers, man.
10U Ascension Parish baseball.
But we got to go check a game out.
You know
bro.
what? We like the joy that I've gotten from coaching these kids. Some have never played baseball in their life. Some have played for a little bit, but it's definitely on the rec league side of baseball. You get to the field, hey coach, how you doing? Hey coach, I want to pitch. There you go. I'm like, all right, we'll try you.
We'll see.
But I mean, like you just see situations, and you're able to build confidence in little kids who didn't have any confidence, who were told they're not good enough, who were told this, who were told that. And it's the same with grown-ups.
Absolutely.
Grown-ups are told the exact same thing.
Yep.
You're not good enough. You're worthless. You're a failure.
Yep.
You're a loser. You're this. You're that. You're this. And then it takes someone who goes, you know what? I believe in you. It takes that one person to believe in them, to really start believing in them, for them to see that little trickle of hope that they either had and lost or never had or may still have, but just to be able to to find it and to have someone in their corner. Addiction is rough. I mean, it doesn't affect the person. It affects the family. It affects everything. Some people lose everything before they start to build it back up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
Been there.
we live in a world where 21 million-ish people have issues with dual diagnosis, which is substance abuse and mental health related. Only 2 million of those people work on it.
Yeah.
Like you see all these apps coming up for BetterHelp and this and that, like to make connecting to a therapist easy. It's not easy because you still got to make the call. Like that's the hard part.
Yep.
It's reaching out and going, hey, I need help.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm struggling. People don't want to admit that. So there's 19 million people that need a therapist, IOP, PHP,
Yeah.
residential treatment, detox, other types of help that are struggling to admit that they need it, find it. They're functioning. Their life is not in a situation where it's being affected by whatever they're doing currently.
But they're one event away from that
One
crisis.
event away.
Potentially, yeah.
So if you had all 19 million of those people that hadn't made that call, they sitting right here right now looking at you, what would you tell them to try to convince them to, not convince them, but to let them know like they need to be on this side of it?
I mean, you know, it's okay to not be okay. Like it's okay to ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong. You know, a prime example is Simone Biles,
Yes.
best gymnast ever.
Yes.
Like she has her own moves
Yep.
named after her.
Yep.
And then she got to a point where mentally she was not able to focus to follow through with the training that she had probably spent 10, 12 hours a day for 4 years to be in that Olympics. And what did we do?
Ridiculed them.
We ridiculed her.
Yep.
All of us Cheeto eating couch sitters
Yep.
said, do it. Like, you're an athlete. Athlete up. Right?
Yeah.
As we're
Yeah.
licking our Cheeto dust off our fingers. But she knew. And it took a lot of courage for her to say, I'm not there. I have a team. Like, my team is just as talented as I am.
Absolutely.
They were the other people chosen to represent America, and I trust in them. But we just live in a world where we want, like, everything has to be the best. It has to be now. It has to be quick. Weight loss, right? Exercise and diet and drinking water is the best thing you can do for it. But you know what? Now let's do it quick and fast.
Manjaro.
Like, let's...
I'm supposed to say that out loud?
Probably not, but that's okay.
You say probably not.
That's all right.
But I mean, like everything is designed like to be immediate.
Absolutely.
And that's why, like, when we talk about what I said, activity, effort, consistency. Consistency wins.
All day.
Going to the gym 30 minutes, 20 minutes a day, every day, is better than going twice or 3 times a week for an hour and a half. It's just doing that consistency. Reading a book every morning for 10 minutes. Reading something motivational at night before you go to bed. I mean, like or in the morning.
Man, my man's giving y'all game.
He giving y'all game. 19 million people gonna see this too. Not too now home, but built by the rest. We out there.
We might not be able to talk to y'all anymore after that.
So,
Built by America after that.
Absolutely.
Don't cut it. Don't worry about it.
If
a good producer.
If you're that person who's been told you're not good enough, there's people at Victory who want to tell you
you are good enough.
Yeah, give them a call.
Yes, trust the process.
So
connectivity, camaraderie,
connection, community, camaraderie.
Camaraderie, I like that.
I like
3
it.
C's, man. 3
You got a
C's.
shirt that say that on it?
No.
Oh no, you gotta get the thing in production. We need one of them.
So, as we kind of get to our wrap up point and recognize that, your journey and what you've, kind of talked to us about, wanting to get the name out there, that there are resources, that you can get help, that you don't have to suffer in silence. What are some of the things that Victory has moving forward that people can look forward to? What are some of the things y'all are working on behind the scenes? Give us some
that you allowed to tell us.
Yeah, give us some exclusive.
Scenes.
Give us some exclusive.
Well, we're not quite a podcast, so we don't have a lot of behind the scene things, but we will continue to do the right things well. Like we're built on science. We're built on different types of modalities that work. You always look like, how do you help someone? Well, I mean, it's really figuring out what's going on,
right?
And then creating a plan around, this is what we need to focus on. A lot of people, it's both mental health and substance.
Yeah.
A lot of times the substance is there to kind of numb out the mental health piece, numb out the pain.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's being able to work with both.
Yeah.
And really, it's being able to connect people to the appropriate resources after.
Yeah.
So many people go to treatment and then they're done.
Yep.
They were told, hey, you need to do IOP. You should go to sober living. Yeah, but I have a house. Yeah, but you need to go to sober living.
Yeah.
And to really work that process. And I think if more people would listen to what the professionals that they're paying money to tell them what to do, you would see some different results.
Absolutely.
If you went to your doctor and your doctor said, hey, we're going to do the surgery and then you're going to do 6 weeks of PT and then you're going to be in this brace and then you're going to be better. You're not just going to go, hey, doc, I appreciate you fixing my elbow.
I got it from here.
I'm good. And he's going to be like, good luck because you're having another surgery.
Yep.
I am a testament to that. My second knee surgery, I said, I don't really need the PT. Gives me trouble all the time.
So I gotta give Mr. Chris his flowers, because people like you, right, when you come into this field with no direct correlation to people like us, right, it's 2 ways you can go. How can I make the company more money so that I can make money? Or how can I make this company better because these people actually need help? And it seems like, talking to you on camera and off camera, you chose the latter, right? And so that takes a special person to say, you know what? Like, it's people out here dying. It's families being torn apart. Like, how can I fix that? We'll worry about the number side on the back end.
Well, the number side takes care of itself, right?
Right. You do good treatment,
help
they come.
People.
Yep.
You help people when you connect them to the appropriate resources, when you're being consistent with what you do, you don't have to really work backwards.
Yep.
You're working forwards, and the end result is kind of right where.
And everybody don't see it that way though. So it takes a special person to worry about.
You're dealing with
Johnny's
people,
and Timmy's.
And you're dealing with mental health. I mean, like, you can find 20 people that are appropriate, and they all choose not to do it. They weren't ready, or a variety of other reasons as to why it didn't work out. But you can get the horse to the water.
Can't make them drink.
I mean, like, so you can't.
Yeah.
Well, before we get to Ronnie's least favorite time of the episode, which means we're wrapping up, you know, if somebody's listening right now and Victory sounds like their best option, or even if it's not their best option, they just want to, be connected to the resource, what's the best way that they can get in contact with Victory and or you?
So what I would tell you is this: is that we offer all levels of care, from detox to residential treatment to IOP, in both IOPs in Metairie and Lafayette. But we can help place you to the appropriate place, even if we're not the right fit. So if you're on one of the Louisiana Medicaids and you are looking for something that you may not be aware of, I like to look at it from the perspective of, if it was me or my family, where would I want to be?
Yeah.
Based on the different type of insurance I have, whether I had no insurance, I was on a Medicaid panel, I had commercial insurance, I had the ability to private pay. What would I want my options to be? And that's how our team takes it as well. Like, we go to all the programs.
Absolutely.
And we try to. I've seen almost every program in this state and several other states just over the last 6 years. So we want to make sure that people are getting the right spot. The best thing you can do is you can always reach out to me. You can go to our website, myvictorycenter.com. Our admissions number is...
Man came prepared.
337-456-9111.
Oh, that's easy to remember.
But our website has a lot of great information. And everybody doesn't need our level of care. Like it's not designed to get them into residential treatment. It's designed to find what they need to make that next step. Some people are able to go and talk to a therapist. Some people can go to AA. Some people can go to Celebrate Recovery. All of those are great. Find what works best for you. Absolutely. And then if you're able to be successful at that, then that's awesome. If you need if you need something else, then you look for something else.
Absolutely. And listen, if you're listening and you missed that, myvictory.com or the number, it'll be tagged in the description of the video. Please make sure you go check them out. And we look forward to meeting some of the rest of the team.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
And tell our people, we can't wait to celebrate some of your small victories.
Oh, my guy.
Man,
my guy.
Thank y'all.
I'm not doing it. I
You
know why you looked over here.
You have to do it.
I ain't going to do it. Do it for the vine. I ain't going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my least favorite time. My out-of-body experience is over. We want to thank Mr. Chris Flanagan for coming and spending this time with us. We know you got a busy schedule. We really appreciate it. Thank you for allowing us into the world of victory, because we learned a lot about victory that we did not know. Like Mike said, we super excited to get to talk to the rest of the staff or some of the other staff in weeks to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. This is the first week down in the newly introduced series.
Meet my
presented
sponsor.
to you by Built by the Red Stick. Meet my sponsor. As always, if you or someone you know is struggling with drug or alcohol abuse, having mental health struggles, please, please, please reach out to us. We are constantly and very dedicated to bringing you all type of resources. As you can see, we brought Victory on. We like to be a resource as well. If we need to place you, we need to mentor you, talk to you, just tell you, you know what? I hope you're doing well. We want to be them people for y'all. You can reach me at Ronnie LeDuff on Facebook. You can reach him at Michael Axelrod Oakley on Facebook. You can email us at builtbytheredstick@gmail.com. You can check out the website, builtbytheredstick.com. You can message us there. You can message us on the Built by the Red Stick Facebook page. We are accessible to y'all 24/7. We want to help y'all. We want to love y'all until y'all can love yourselves.
Absolutely.
Till then, we'll be back at the same time, at the same place, with the same producer. Built by the Red Stick. Built by adversity. Led by courage.
We love y'all.
Tell me now,